Let's round out our first week of the Classic Blocks and Free Motion Quilting Sketch-Along with the economy block, or traditionally known as square in a square. And I've paired this with Loopy Fans. For the fans, I am thinking of kind of half of a flower. So you can change the shape of your petals. If you just wanted to do some straight back and forth, if you wanted to do some triangles or more kite shapes, you can do that as well. But I thought the square in a square would be a fun place to try this design out. When I stitch this on my long arm, I typically come to the center and do my biggest loop first, and then I travel and do one side and then the other, coming back to that center point and stitching in the ditch out to the center, do my biggest loop, and then if you wanted to try and keep those even, you can do that. And again, we're just going to practice not lifting our pen and not turning our paper as if it were that fabric under the machine. And we just want to keep going. Things look a lot nicer than you think they will once you step back and look at that design. So I finished my fourth corner. I'm going to, as if I were stitching, I'm going to finish stitching in the ditch, and then I'm going to travel back to get that next row of triangles. And again, you see I vary the direction, the order that I stitch my petals in. I go to the right and then the left, finish that left hand side and come down to the right. Stitch in the ditch halfway across before I start my loops. Finish the stitch in the ditch, and then however you wanted to do your loops in the center, you can travel out to the center and then just do a single flower there that fills in everything. And depending on your fabric, you may or may not notice that stitching line. You can make your petals longer to disguise that travel marking as you fill in the square with our loopy fan. I hope you are enjoying the 30 days of Classic Blocks and Free Motion quilt designs. Please visit truebluequilts.com to find the companion workbook for this series so you can sketch along. If you are looking for some different free motion quilting designs, you can see how I have incorporated them in customer quilts when I do long arm work in the video you see on your screen. Let's continue to enjoy, experiment, and excel as we quilt. I'll see you in the next video.